Hey there folks, Rock Online here with another worming from home any percent glitchless speedrun attempt. I have no words for the last run that I put up. If you haven't seen it, if you're clicking into this one, go to the one from yesterday. Far and away the new best time, 5:30 range, call it 5:35, most likely going to be the time that's on the speedrun leaderboard. Things could not generally have clicked much better, including a rather miraculous jump from the ground onto the letter W to start typing the password, which was just funny more than anything else. We'll go ahead and get started here, though. There's always room for improvement. I think 5:35 can be beat. We're going to try and do it right now. Time starts when we take control, and we're going to get logged in and try and earn $1,000. All right, there we go. That's a good jump. Password is worm123. WORM123. Enter. Boss calls. Blah 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 blah. You can't pick up. Call from our boss. Get it off the cradle. All right. It's fine. I'll use this time to get this die over here. So we need this on the shift key when we buy stock, because it allows us to buy and sell everything instantly. I just want to get that set over there so we don't have to go out of our way for it later. Correct? Alright. Grab the mouse. We're going to go up to the spreadsheet app. We need to earn 10 quick dollars, which was just completing one task. Going all the way over to F3. We need to buy the reading nook. In order to buy the reading nook, we need $10. That task will give us our money. Oop, jumped too far. You're gonna go up and out of here and into the shop app. Come on, mouse. Enough. Alright, buy the reading nook, which is the first option, so we don't need to click on anything. We're gonna go to the reading nook. We need to earn 5x. Oops. Don't know what happened there. I like I was clicking buttons, but clearly not the right ones. That was 175, so 225. Alright, 175 twice means you need 1.5. There we go. Gotta get the 5 there. Whatever your method of choice. Buy that. Alright, we now have access to the stock market. Okay, so we've got leftover money from our first purchase, which I think was $9, and we got $20 for leveling up a skill, which means we've got $29. So as soon as we buy a stock, which we cannot afford at the moment, perfect. Okay, I need to go set this die on the shift key one way or the other, since I can't buy anything anyway. Perfect time. I want to get up there. Put it on there, perfect. You'll see buy all, buy max and sell are now our options. Here, grab this guy. I'm gonna put it on buy all. And all right, so now we just need this stock to go under 29, ideally lower. We'll wait as long as we can. But we need to buy that first stock. When we do that, the game gives us a $50 bonus for investing in the stock market. So we'll just buy that and then buy again. And now we will sell. Hopefully, the price goes up. This would be the downside of using the stock market approach. You are at the whim of the tides. The moving tides of the stock market. There we go. So it's going back up. Perfect. We'll sell when it gets to its peak. Last run was fantastic for its peaks and valleys. Get it? Oh, no, gosh. Make sure you actually click the button all the way down. Okay, so we're already up to over $100 now. Buy on the dip. Okay. Move over to sell all. Basically, this is the game. We have $96 worth of stocks going up slowly. We're gonna hope for an uptick. Again, you're at the whim of this for how quickly it decides to move. Spreadsheets, when you're doing the spreadsheets, you're earning the money as you do the spreadsheets, so you know, it's a little bit more one-to-one, like, all right, I did this, now I made money. Here you really are just waiting for the stock market to get it where you need it to be. Okay. We've got 5 shares now. And that is a peak. Still 5 shares, but we're up to $134. This would be, again, the issue with the stock market. If sometimes you're in here just like a normal stock, it can be pretty volatile, and that gives you those opportunities to buy and sell. And this one is just moving between, you know, I would say at this point maybe 20 and like not even 30 really, but like 27. If you buy perfectly, you're only increasing your value by about 35% every time, give or take. You know, I'm not saying that's exactly right. If you were to buy at 20 and sell at 7, that's 7 up on 20 is about 35%. You need to increase your total money from our seed money, which was effectively about $75 to start. That's got to be, whatever that would be, 12 times more. So you need to get to 112, 1200% increase by buying and repeatedly buying and selling. You know, you get these big drops and you do pretty well. This is going pretty low. Take that. Okay. So up to 12 shares, which is great. You can see our total money there's up to $300. Dropping again. Okay. Yes, we're definitely not going to hit the time to beat this time. This basically was already at the shop buying the L-shaped desk at this point, that last run. And we're only at $300. But it is the amount of money you have is not indicative purely of percentage of where you are in the run. Like, we need to get to $1,000. By the virtue of the fact that we have 400 doesn't mean we're 40% of the way there. There's a lot of setup work that goes into this. So realistically, I would say $400 is probably somewhere around, you know, 60 to 70% of the way through the run. Really, at this point, you're just looking for 3 or 4 more good peaks and valleys to unload things. 450. There's just not a lot of volatility in this market, so there's not as many opportunities to. I moved the mouse. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm still gonna. No, I'm not. Apparently, I'm not gonna buy because I can't find my way to the. Yeah, basically bought that on the peak, and I apparently just genuinely cannot find my way to the button. So we lost $100 there. All right, this run's already toast. Let's try and make this a little bit more entertaining to watch. We're gonna go hit reset mouse. Now we're in front of the screen, like we want to. Like you want to be when you use a computer or watching someone use a computer. All right, here we are. We're at the dip. Buy on the dip. Yeah, there's a button to reset the mouse on the right-hand side of the keyboard, on the other side of the 10 key. I try to when I need to, when I think the mouse is in a bad spot. When you set the D6, you can hit that reset mouse button. Get you in the right spot. But I didn't think the mouse was that bad. I'm actually going to hold beyond, even if this starts to go down. So it hasn't gone up very much, but it should go up. And at this point, the run is toast for trying to set a world record or anything, but can still have fun with this one. I see we're already back above where we bought it. This wasn't a lot of volatility with this one. I'm gonna wait again. I feel like this entire stock market run has just been really odd for its lack of volatility. Typically, I would say 66% of the time, call it 2 out of every 3 times, you get good peaks and valleys to buy off of. This one has been really, really flat. Now it's kind of starting to at least take some depth. For a while there, it was stuck between 20 and like 25 or 30. At this point, we're underwater though. I think I would still, oh my gosh. I really just want to sell at a peak. Look at this poor worm. Like, my entire portfolio ruined. Oh my goodness gracious, this is crazy. It's the run that won't go away. Come on, tick up. There we go. All right, if we get back to even, I'm selling. Honestly, if we don't get back to even, we're close enough at this point. I want to get back in and not keep watching this, so. Apparently the market has now shifted to where $9 and $10 a share is the appropriate price to buy and sell. Or it wouldn't do anything other than 20. Goodness gracious. Alright, this is a rough one. It happens. Like I've said before in other runs, if you're getting upset at a video game, go do something else. Supposed to be having fun. There we go. See, we're up to 700 bucks. That was a good buy and sell. It's been a long time since the game's had to tell me to go to sleep. That's funny. And that's so you can't get mad at video games, of course. Important to be mad and address it, you know, when it pops up, but if it's a source of frustration, just let it go. Let's see if we can get 1,000 this time. There we go. Boom. All right, we did it. It only really took 2 or 3 solid buys once you're past 400. All right, we're gonna buy the L-shaped desk and stop the clock. 10 minutes. Been a while since we have a 10-minute run. Oh well, like I said, can't win them all. Appreciate you guys for watching. So if you enjoy this, I do a speedrun a day. Subscribe. If not, that's fine too. We'll see you next time.